me it was 8 juz, he said a week, 7 days. So about, a juz a week, a juz a day, or give or take a little more. So if it's 20 juz, maybe 20 days. So they read a juz, a muraja every single day, if they can do a juz a day. If not, yeah, then you're looking at maybe half a juz a day. But if someone's at 20 juz, yeah, it's going to be difficult if they're only doing half a juz a day or 1 juz a day, muraja'a. It's going to take very long.
Looking at new dars until they can make that 20 juz strong.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think they should focus on making that 20 juz as strong as being able to read it in a good amount of time. So if they can work on the 20 juz up until they can read 2 juz a day, right? So it'll take them 10 days. Math is good. So if they can read the 20 juz in 10 days, once they get to the level, mashallah, go back to memorizing new pages. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. But you don't want to just like memorize and then like your muraja is just open-ended, where it's just like, yeah, I read like 3 pages muraja today. Mashallah, how much you have memorized? 20 juz, like, there's a lot of Quran. So work on the 20 juz up until you can finish it and do a khatim and recite it from memory in a good amount of time, in a reasonable amount of time, and then you can move forward. Wallahu a'lam. Got a question or anything?
Sure. Tips for beginners?
Tips for beginners? Wallah, just start from the very beginning. I would say this, first of all, understand that it doesn't matter which sheikh it is, which imam, which qari sahib, which maulana, whoever it may be, Saudi, Yemen, Syria, they were all at one point in the same position, that beginner is in right now. Right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions this in Surah Al-Nahl, right? That He, took us out from the wombs of our mothers, la ta'lamuna shay'a, and you didn't know anything, right? We didn't know anything. We started off, without knowledge, but then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the ability to learn. So that's the first thing I would say. Understand that you're not an anomaly. Everyone started off as a beginner and as a student. And like I said, don't try to be hasty. Don't think that you have to catch up to somebody, or someone's the same age as you, but they memorize the whole Quran and you're starting off, let's say, at 24, 25, or 18, or 19, whatever it may be. You're on your own journey. You have your own life, right? You have your own circumstances. And beyond that, just get started. Find a good teacher, inshallah. Find someone that, that is a good teacher, inshallah, that can teach you and help you. Get started and just say Bismillah and put your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I promise you that it's going to be the best decision you ever make, to memorize the Quran, or even just embark on the path, right? Because being on the path, that's the achievement. The achievement isn't necessarily finishing. Like the Prophet ﷺ says, من سلك طريقا يلتمس فيه علما سهل الله له به طريقا إلى الجنة. أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. He says, whoever treads a path seeking knowledge. The Prophet didn't say whoever becomes an alim, whoever becomes a scholar, whoever memorizes. No, he says whoever takes the path of knowledge, Allah will make the path of Jannah easy for them. So the achievement is just staying on the path. That's the hard part. Just staying on the path. But not necessarily, reaching a certain goal or a certain title or memorizing certain books or the Quran or other books. Just being a student of knowledge, inshallah, that's a sign that, the path of Jannah will be made easy to you, right? Wallahu a'lam. Say Sheikh Abdinuur is standing up, so that means time is up. Wayakum.
Can you give a little bit from the lecture Allah Ta'ala, a little glimpse, Sheikh?
Ameen, Sheikh. Please make dua for my teacher, Sheikh Bukhari. Right.
Although he put a lot of pressure on us teachers, but inshallah,
No, Sheikh Bukhari, may Allah reward him on my behalf and on behalf of all of his students in Toronto. He's been teaching Quran for decades in Toronto, and he's a well-known teacher, but he's not on social media. He's not used for a single dollar or even a penny for anything he's taught me in all of the different Islamic sciences. Like I said, Quran, Hadith, Fiqh, Lugha, may Allah reward him. So please make dua for my teacher, Sheikh Bukhari, and all of our teachers, all of the teachers you have here, the teachers of make dua for all of the ulama in the deen. Ameen.
I don't know when I first started with Sheikh Samer, 3 years ago, with Da'wah, he mentioned Sheikh Bukhari. I don't know his name at that time, but he mentioned his Sheikh. He used to do Islam. He showed me videos. It was very relevant about his Sheikh. So that's, he has a good connection within. MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah.
Allah bless them both.
Amen,
Inshallah, Allah make us benefit.
Amen.
Inshallah, ta'ala, from the knowledge and from his knowledge for this come, inshallah, ta'ala.
Amen.
And I hope you will take 2 notes. Myself 2 notes. So something to take away from as a teacher is like to have that judgment, to know when to be harsh and when to be lenient. You don't need to be too lenient, that will give the student false
Hopes.
hopes
Mhm.
or status,
Mm.
or too harsh, not too way. Also, as a student, you don't need to be in a state where you see, like the Sheikh said, you are in a tunnel, and ahead of you is a black tunnel, and the top is black tunnel. You don't need to find yourself in that situation. So, inshallah ta'ala, take notes, inshallah ta'ala, share with one another. Inshallah ta'ala, help you with your journey, inshallah ta'ala.
Amen.
And may Allah bless us, inshallah ta'ala, with our journey, inshallah ta'ala, with the book of Allah. Barakallahu feekum.